Warning! For YouTube's human review system, this is your girl's 4th time uploading this video and y'all just keep demonetizing the video. I had no clue why, but now I have seen the light and understand that the word, well, I can't say it, but this word is unacceptable. So I took it out of my title, took the pictures out of my thumbnail, censored that horrible word throughout my whole video, okay? Can y'all just chill? Please, I know Jeffree Star and H3H3 have publicly said that they have YouTube backup to help fix the issue with your system. I ain't got that type of pool. So can you just this once please, help a poor peasant girl out and actually check my video instead of immediately demonetizing it? That would be great. Thank you. And enjoy the video.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle McDaniel. I'm a personal trainer. A proud mother of a pug and a chihuahua. A past theater nerd gone grown-up cosplayer, and this is my channel. My thoughts will probably offend you, where I share my thoughts that will probably offend at least one person. So if there's anything offending you guys today, tell me, tell Yoshi, tell Butters, tell the comment section what is offending you. Go ahead, vent it out. We're friends. It's a safe place here. Okay, so I have always been fascinated and disgusted by plastic surgery, and I say disgusted because if you are a regular on this channel, you know that I have a deep fear of everything surgery. Me just knowing I'm gonna get a shot will turn me into a hysteric, screaming, and pretty violent woman. Seriously, when I was a little minion, I punched doctors. I had to be strapped down. That's why I built so much muscle, because now I can really fight them off. I'm just kidding, don't punch your doctor. But just to make it clear, my squeamish level is off camera. I just can't do surgery. So plastic surgery is surgery, and it still grosses me out because you're cutting and putting things in and then shifting the body around. It's just, I can't stomach it. Okay, but I think if you want to get plastic surgery, you do you, girl or boy. I don't care, and I know what you're thinking. Aren't those fake? No. They are not. If I took off my bra right now and started bouncing around, I would have no eyes. I've got a very sturdy and strong bra on today. Okay, but for the most part, I've always been fascinated with the fact that if you have enough money and you're not scared of it, like me, you can morph yourself into whatever you want. A lizard, a cat creature, a zebra man. Some people's goals are a little bit more normal and a lot less animalistic, and it comes out as what I would say is very acceptable to most of the population. A little bit of lip fillers to help even out the face, maybe a small nose job, implants of the chest, and some just go overboard, almost an addiction, and seems to get as much plastic surgery or to go as big as possible or to try and stay as young as possible because they can't accept the fact that people age and they just end up looking very blown up. This person wants to make himself look exactly like a human Ken doll. Okay, scratch that. Human Ken doll is transitioning into a woman. This chick removed her ribs to get that tiny anime waist. All right, never mind, correction. 6 ribs to look like a cartoon. She removed 6 ribs. Goodness, girl. There is just some craziness that you can do with plastic surgery. But something that is very popular in the plastic surgery realm, something that I got made fun of when I was younger, but is now on the rise, people are paying a lot of money to get this certain look, is a fat. We've seen it in many celebrities, and that look trickled down to a lot of influencers and even in regular people in general. And surprisingly, many black women, even though many of us, not all, I have to say that, not all, but many, and you'll see it in today's video, have the genetics where we hold a lot of our fat and weight in the bottom area anyway. But to many women, it's just not enough for them. I have gorgeous black and Latina friends in LA and Miami who are curvilicious, tiny waist, thick lower body, able to take those cheeks and just whiplash it in the face, okay? And it's not enough. It's never enough. They need it to be exaggerated. It's a look. It's a very popular look in certain social groups. And we're gonna see it today in someone called Miss Miami. Let's meet her.
As soon as I got my butt injections, I was Miss Miami.
So Miss Miami is actually going to go through the process where they are going to remove all the injections that are in her booty.
I'm ready for the next chapter. Removing the injections for me is total transformation.
Okay, so it's going to be a very big difference once she gets all of those, whatever type of injection they use, out of her glute. After the surgery, Miss Miami is meeting up with a very delicious trainer who is going to build her body with weights. So Miss Miami is meeting her because she said that nothing, no type of exercise at all was helping her get a very exaggerated, or just in general a bigger butt than what she had previously. And that's the reason why she got the injections in the first place.
My whole life is in this bag. My new life is in this bag. I got my injections because I could not get my booty bigger just by exercising.
It gave her that result, or shall I say that immediate result that she was probably looking for. Most likely something happened. I feel like a comment got said and she was on, like she was just in the zone of getting that look so that she could impress the people around her. Plastic surgery and injections specifically, all my friends in Miami seem to have injections. It's wild. I don't know why they need it, but I guess they really want it. But it's just very normal, so keep that in mind.
After I got my injections,
oh man. Oh my gosh. That's just, I know people are very focused on the look of this, and so am I. Obviously it's very exaggerated, but at the same time I look at it as like, that must be very uncomfortable to walk with. Having all that weight right there in the lumbar part of your spine, like near the lumbar part of your spine, I can only imagine the back issues she had. I'm not saying she did, I just say I can imagine. Also, you sit on your and I think about that past video I did where that girl said that she was like leaking out liquid out of her butt. Like I said, I'm all for people doing whatever they want to their body, but between you and me, I'm very happy that she's getting it out. But I think this is gonna be a happy ending, hopefully.
It feels good to have a big butt. I still love who I am, but how I feel about how my butt looks, that has changed.
Also, I do want to point out, I don't know how it is in other communities, but in the Black community, most people, not just men, but a lot of men, praise the booty. Correction, praise the big booty. It's like a whole religion, and the bigger, the better. They want it flapping in their face. I'm pretty sure all of my friends in the hip hop community, the rappers tell them bigger, bigger, bigger. And they do it because they like the attention, so everybody's on board. The rappers will even pay for the injection or the surgery so that they can fulfill their booty flapping desire. But they don't care when they have issues or complications from the process to get them to the end goal. So something to think about if some gentleman is saying, hey, did you ever think get injections for your butt and make it super big so it can flap in my face? Hey, I'll pay for it. You might want to just think it out, do a little research, or at least watch the rest of this video because it gets pretty nasty and not in a good way.
If I don't remove the injections now while I'm young and fairly healthy, it could cost me my life. The surgery to remove the butt injections is so complicated. I have a few things I need. I got my new booty pants, you know what I'm
Told ya. Now she gotta sit on another fake booty. It's basically the one that I saw Hank Hill wear for his narrow urethra.
I don't know what they injected into my butt.
This happens so much. It's so common. My friends will tell me, oh yeah, I just went to this place. I don't know what they put in it. I just need it bigger. You mean to tell me you didn't at least ask what kind of concoction is gonna be injected into your gluteus maximus? I be having the most annoying questions for whoever's about to inject my. Be overprotective of your body, people.
There are risks with removing the injections. I have been looking for a doctor for over 5 years now. This is a very dangerous surgery. I could need some blood transfusions. I just feel like I'm ready for the next chapter of my life.
So 3 months later, after the surgery, after she is ready to work out, probably slowly, probably can't like hop right into the weights right after that, but she meets up with the trainer, the girl that's like super bootylicious.
The first time I seen her, I didn't think what I seen was real. But I'm going to see the end result of her operations. I'm kind of nervous because I don't really know what to expect.
And we get to see the end results.
The recovery has been an emotional roller coaster, I'll say that. My body has changed drastically.
That looks so much better, and she still has a she still has curves.
I lost about 12 inches off my hip, almost 30 pounds of scar tissue and fat from my butt. So my butt and my hips are not as extreme as they were. I don't feel like I'm like really curvy anymore.
I completely thought that she would say something like that. I think many of these people have something called body dysmorphia. Body dysmorphia disorder is a mental health disorder in which you can't stop thinking about one or more perceived defect or flaw in your appearance. A flaw that appears minor or can't be seen by others. It's actually very prevalent in the bodybuilding world. Muscle dysmorphia believes that one's body is not sufficiently muscular and large enough. And many people who have BDD may try to fix their flaws with plastic surgery. So like Miss Miami, we see a curvy woman, but to her, at least at this point in time in the video, she doesn't see that at all. She probably sees someone that's like super just like flat and like super thin. But she said that she had this for 15 years. So it's gonna take some time to get used to.
So I'm trying to wrap my mind around my new changes, my transformation. I'm a little up and down right now.
So like I said, she's gonna start working with this trainer.
I need Rocky to help me get these extra curves, okay, honey?
Something that I did want to say though is whenever you work with someone that's really into plastic surgery or getting injections or getting things that give you that instant look, when they come to a personal trainer asking to do it naturally through weightlifting, they usually lose their motivation because it takes a lot of time to gain muscle mass. If you're a woman, it takes even more time than a man. And it takes a lot of pain every single week. You have to constantly lift weights, you have to be sore.
This working out thing isn't working out. Ow. Ow.
It's just a really hard process, and a lot of people, especially the ones that do plastic surgery, will give up because they're used to plastic surgery. They can have it with just a session or a few sessions rather than a year's worth of work.
Now that we got you warmed up, it's time for the arm cruncher.
This squirrel's trying to kill me.
And then even after a year, you're not gonna look like that.
Feeling
look
much
different.
girl. I wouldn't be able to have sat in this chair if I had my old.
See, you want your butt that big? You ain't gonna be able to sit in normal sized chairs.
I felt like I looked so sexy in clothes. You didn't see a girl like me, well, like the old me, just walking around on any average day.
Another thing I noticed that a lot of these people like that have these just exaggerated, looks is that they like that shock factor of when they go into a room. Because obviously, if this walks into the room, my head's gonna turn. My head's gonna be all up in that. I'm gonna be looking. That's a big. And now she probably feels she doesn't get that because she doesn't have that extreme. Okay, so let's get to the workout.
Girl, I'm ready, girl. Shake this booty, girl, please.
So basically the workout was straight leg kickback to warm up, bent leg kickbacks, bridges, and flutter kicks. Which I do all of those except for the flutter kicks, which looks like a great like finisher or just like a warm up to really just warm up your booty. But I do all of them with very heavy weights. I expect that she couldn't do weights because she had that huge surgery and she's pretty new to working out. So Miss Miami seemed to really enjoy the workout.
Rocky has definitely given me new motivation. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been working out for a week. My booty tight.
The trainer basically said what I said, that a lot of women have a lot of stress and pressure to just look a certain way.
I think the pressure to look a certain way for women, which leads them to getting body modifications and stuff, is very, very real.
Your social circle also has a lot to do with this as well. My friends loved their looks and never stressed out about their butt until they moved to Miami or LA and saw the extreme big girls were winning. So they felt like they needed to do it too.
That's what's important.
Stay away from that. You don't want to be like me and had to go get 10 surgeries, girl. I didn't even go get 10 rounds of butt shots. And I had to go get 10 surgeries to remove it.
And we will end on those very wise words. She didn't even have to get 10 shots. She had to get 10 surgeries, very crazy surgeries to fix the issue. So I always like to finish these off with a where are they now? And started tapping into my detective skill and found her on Instagram. So she looks like she's doing very well. I don't see that she went back to the injection. She looks curvy in my opinion. Seems like she's still getting attention. She also wrote an autobiography called I Am Not My Body, but I Wanted a Bigger Behind, where she warns other young girls about the dangers of getting the shot. I also went to her link tree and it says, watch me get my removed. I don't think so. I don't need to see all of that. Like I said in the beginning, very squeamish. I'm not sure if it's like the actual surgery where you see them like removing everything, or if it's the episode where she appeared on Botched, the show on E. I'm not clicking to find out. But this episode gives me a little bit more insight and proves my point from the beginning that at least in the hip hop community or the adult industry / dancer community, this exaggerated look is it. You get a lot of attention. And according to Courtney, she had her first risky filler injected when she was just 22 and working as a dancer in a club. She says, when I was in college, I got a job dancing at a club. The first night, after really not making any money on stage, there was a dancer who walked up to me and she told me that I needed some more if I wanted to make some more money. This is basically what happens to a lot of my friends. Someone will say, well, if you want to, be successful in this industry, you really need to change your shape. You need to have this type of shape. Normally huge butt, tiny upper body, super tiny waist, big knockers. That's when I found out about the injections that gave me my big booty problems. So I made the appointment and she showed up at my hotel room. Oh, good Lord. Oh God, I don't know how many horrible butt injection stories I've read where the injector, the doctor says that, oh, I'll just meet you at your hotel room. Sketch. She told me she worked for a cosmetic surgeon and that's how she was able to get her hands on what she needed. I asked her why she was doing it outside of the office and that's when she told me the procedure was illegal. It's foolish, definitely, but all I wanted was a big booty. I told you they will do anything to get that instant look that they need, and I mean, I don't know if I can say I understand, but I can see very insecure people who also want to make money and they're in an industry where there's other girls who will do anything, they'll do whatever to make their money, so you gotta keep up. After a year and 3 rounds of injections, Courtney says she noticed an improvement in her appearance, but she wanted more. It was during her 4th round that her problem started. She said, this time I showed up at her house to have my injections. After leaving, my injections were beginning to leak out of my butt. The old leaky butt syndrome. I've heard it many times. You couldn't pay me to get anything injected into my glutes. So with that main video that we were just reacting to, they didn't go into detail about what exactly they did to the butt to get it smaller. But apparently, according to the article that I read from Botched, her was just so bad. They did such a bad job with these injections and it is just torn up that they need to amputate her butt. They have to amputate her whole butt. Scary. Not worth it. What the heck? I don't know. It's not worth it to me. If you want to get it done, that's fine. But I just want to say, maybe just embrace your small butt. Some people have big butts. Some people have, small butts are cute. I think they're cute. And if you don't want to embrace the tiny booty and you don't want to get injections just in case, your butt might leak when you sit on it or just walk or just leak because it's gonna leak, lift weights. It will save you a leaky booty. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know, would you get butt injections? Have you gotten butt injections? Do you want them? Tell me in the comment section. I want to know. We don't shame plastic surgery over here. I say go for it, but you also probably should know the risk. Remember, if you haven't checked out my 2nd channel, we talk a lot of poop. It's like gossiping and chatting with a friend. Come on over, eat hot Cheetos with me. Let's talk some together. And you, yes, you right there. Your beautiful face. Oh yeah, I kissed your forehead. You have a wonderful day and I'll see you either on my 2nd channel and in my next video on this channel. Bye guys.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood.